If you're a landscape gardener or a tree surgeon or anybody that deals with gardens, you might want to watch this video. In this video, I'm going to share with you how we're helping businesses just like you generate more sales inquiries and more inbound sales. Okay, all year round. To be fair, so I want to share with you how we're running Google Ads. Okay, getting in front of people who are actually looking to get their garden done. So I'm going to share with you what we're doing. And obviously, if you'd like to have a chat with us about doing this, then somewhere around this video will be in the description a link where you can basically book a call with myself or my team. So let's get into it, shall we? So what we're doing is we're running very, very simple, what we call Google Ads, Google pay per click advertising. The beautiful thing about this, boys and girls, is that you only pay for the click. Okay, you don't pay to be here. Okay, you only pay if someone actually clicks on the ad, which we're not going to do here. Now, there's 4 spaces at the top of Google. Now, essentially, it can get very, very complicated very, very quickly, but essentially you can do these yourself. However, that's what we do for small businesses just like you, who just want to leave someone to do it who knows what they're doing. So what we're talking about is these ads here that show up right at the top of the map, okay, above the map, above the competition. And what you do is you give Google, we set up a budget each month to basically run ads to your website to then hopefully get the book the call. Now, that's another conversation, but I want to share with you how many people are actually looking for, our services, so to speak. So let me just show you that. So what we're looking at here is the Google Keyword Planner. You may or may not have come across it before. I've basically asked Google over the last sort of 11, 12 months, how many people have actually looked for, tree surgeon, for instance. And tree surgeon near me gets typed into Google. So not any particular area, just the UK. So England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland. Okay, so this isn't a worldwide or any particular area, but just to give you an indication, there's 12,100 people did a Google search for that. Okay, and what Google is basically saying that is there's medium competition, so, and it's one on the low range, it's £1.46 a click, all the way up to just shy of £5, £4.80, 68 pence. Now, this is where we have a conversation with landscape and garden designers all day long about what the client's value is worth. How much do you charge? What's the profit you make out of a particular job? Okay, or sorry, typical job. Over the last sort of 12 to 18 months, what's the profit margin? Because if it's only a couple of £100, then you might not want to do this because obviously it doesn't make sense. But if you've got a couple of £1,000 sitting in each job, and you're at a point where you can deal with more than one job at a time, or you're just looking for that next job, then you might want to look at Google Ads, because obviously your website might not show for the term tree surgeon. Of course, you must be a tree surgeon for this, or you must offer tree surgeon services. Garden nursery near me, okay, a bit more of a garden centre, but that's 12,100 searches again. So, and then we've got garden landscaping that gets typed into Google. That's just people looking for possibly ideas. 8,100 searches a month, okay, with medium competition. Okay, now it's very seasonal, so you'll see that obviously in May, so this is obviously the back end of the year now, so where we are last year, so November 2023, we've still got 4,400 people, and even in December, still was only 3,600 people did a Google search. So these are obviously people that are planning for their spring job, or they've got, they just want something doing over the winter, which is all good. Landscaping near me, 6,100 searches. Okay, every month these are people that have done that. Type this word into Google, landscaping near me, and what we're doing is we're showing one of those ads that you've previously seen right in front of somebody, and what we're doing is we're basically placing a bid on these individual words. Okay, now yard cutting near me. Now it's obviously yard is a very American phrase, but still 6,600 people with a very low competition. So you can get a lead there for yard cutting services, probably grass cutting services for 66 pence. High range, just shy of £3, £2.63. Garden designers near me. Okay, so these are people that are probably looking for a proper, architectural landscape, design. Garden designers near me. Again, those phrases were typing into Google. 5,400 searches, medium competition. Okay, bit more on the contract side now, but garden maintenance near me. Okay, 5,400 searches again. Small garden design, 5,000 people did a Google search for that. Tree surgery near me, okay, 5,400 searches. Apple tree trimming, 5,400 searches. Local gardeners near me, 4,400. So I'm giving you the idea that there is people using Google on a day-by-day basis across the UK, across the month, across the year. Really, to be fair, obviously it dips sort of November, December time, but just for that phrase there alone, local gardeners near me, that gets even in December. I mean, it goes as high as 10,000 searches in the summer. May time, 9,900 searches. These are people. These are good. These are people that have actually typed that phrase in. Local gardeners near me. Now, how much of an impact would that have on your business if you got an extra 2 or 3 jobs a month from Google by people from actually people Googling local gardeners near me? Guess what? You're the local gardener. Or maybe you do some tree stump removal. Okay, you type in tree stump removal. That's a phrase that you can type in there, and that's been typed in 3,600 searches across the month, every month over the last sort of 12 months. Tree trimming, bit of a tongue twister. 3,600 searches. Hydroponics near me, 3,600 people. Garden planning, 3,600. So you get the gist. Landscape design, shy of 3,000. 2,000 people, 2,900 people did a Google search every month. This is across the UK. Okay, so again, tree cutting down services, 2,400 searches every month. These are people that are going to Google. Tree cutting services, 1,900 people with low competition. Again, you can get an opportunity there within Google at £1.55. Okay, so the list does really, really go on. I mean, I can go on forever on this, and I don't want to do that. I'm going to share with you how we help garden designers, landscape designers, tree trimming services actually increase business when someone actually types in this website, types this into Google, where we drive people to, and it's most likely not where you're thinking. So I'm going to share with you how we do it. And again, if this is something you'd like to have a chat with us about, then click the link below. In the description will be a discovery call. You can basically book a call and see whether we can be of any help to you. All right, so let's get into it. I'll show you the website now and then the call automation stuff, because obviously quite a lot of us get quite busy during the day, or you get quite busy in the day, and if you get a lead at 4 o'clock in the afternoon or 10 o'clock in the evening or on a Sunday afternoon when you're enjoying you're with the family, every lead gets looked after, which is the most important thing. Okay, so this is where we're at now. So this is the website that we've created. It's technically called a website, but it's a landing page. This is all about what we call pay-per-click advertising. We're driving Facebook leads, so Facebook ads as well, and TikTok ads and Facebook ads and Google ads. Our most profitable jobs come from Google because obviously people have shown intent about doing that. Now, obviously, this is a tree surgeon, so but it also offers landscaping and that sort of thing. But all about we keep your grass and trees healthy and tidy all year round. Okay, so this company here is selling a maintenance project, a maintenance package for each month that the client pays for a monthly subscription. Sorry about that. To hire their services, it stops that one-off project fee, which is still the main bulk of the work that we want to do. So anyway, someone clicks on this schedule an appointment. It brings up a survey. Okay, it brings up a questionnaire, essentially a quiz. We call a quiz. So basically, people are typing in very much what type of work they want doing. Okay, so tree work, garden makeover, driveway cleaning, or other. Okay, then I'm not going to go through this right now. It takes them down the rabbit hole, collects their information, gets their name, email, mobile number. Okay, so once they fill that information out, what happens on the back end? I'm going to share with you the funky stuff that happens straight away. As soon as someone fills out an inquiry on this page, I'll share with you how that looks right now. Okay, so what we're looking at now is the automation. So what happens on the website is what we call workflow. So what happens is basically someone fills out a form. So it starts off with this part here, which is a trigger. So top left, the trigger. Okay, and then the system, the computer, the website basically adds a tag. And then what happens, you get a notification, you get a text message on your phone. Okay, so it basically gives you the lead, contact details off the form that was previously filled out on the contact form of the submission. So it gives you you have a new lead, and this is all by text, so you get this instantaneously. So whether it's at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 2 o'clock in the morning, Sunday, Monday, it doesn't matter. Whenever we're running ads and whether we get a lead, it's all being looked after. You get an instant notification, so you haven't got to go leaving the client alone. However, as a backup, the client also gets a text message from you. Okay, so in this case, it's Forrester. Okay, so hi, my case, Pete. Thanks for reaching out to get a quote on your garden. Would you like to book a time, okay, for me to pop round and and give you a quote? Okay, that's essentially what it is, Chris Forrester. Okay, now that's all by WhatsApp or text message. Okay, so depending on what type of device they've got, we wait for a reply, and what happens is if they don't reply, then it sends them another text. It waits 24 hours. Okay. But if they do reply, it basically goes, yes. If they reply saying, yes, Pete, Chris, send me a link, it sends them a unique link to your calendar. So then you can basically book in that call. Okay. So what happens is then there's a trigger behind this. So if they get the text, which they do, they get the WhatsApp, they get the text message. If they don't respond in the next 24 hours or don't become a lead, we send them another text message saying, hi, are you still interested? That type of thing. So this is a whole system that's going to help you not just generate leads, but also look after them as well. So again, if this is something you'd like to have a chat with us about, this is very, very powerful. It's using artificial intelligence, and it's using the latest tech to make sure that garden designers, landscapers, block pavers, whatever type of job that you do, stays ahead of the tech. Okay, this is tech that's used in the big companies. We're bringing this now to the small operator who's got capacity to look after multiple jobs at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on my YouTube channel, give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you thought about it. Drop a comment in below. Subscribe, of course. If you're watching this on my socials, then you know what we do. So just drop me a message if you'd like to have a chat with us. All right, take it easy now. All the best.